Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hangar Decorations. And today, I am flying the FW-190A5. Now, why have I picked this plane in particular, and why have I gone ahead and painted it? Well, ironically enough, I was just scrolling through my feed on YouTube sometimes, as I do whenever I'm trying to get my homework done and shit. And I found another Warplanes channel called Kako Miner. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, number one, so I'm sorry if I butchered it. Um, but technically, I've already known that channel has existed. Technically, I've already been following the guy. But I saw him flying the FW-190A5, and I remembered this is a plane that a lot of the people that I fly with swear by as being a really good plane. But when I flew it, I hated it. I absolutely hated this thing. And the main reason why I hated it is really twofold. It has no altitude whatsoever. Like all other multi-role fighters in this game, they're balanced stupidly, where you have like no usable altitude whatsoever. And because you have no usable altitude, you can have all the speed you want, but you're gonna bleed speed the higher up you go into that yellow zone of your altitude. And this aircraft also has no maneuverability. What do I mean by that? I mean that when you attempt to do any of the traditional maneuvers with this aircraft, you bleed speed like a motherfucker. Like, this thing I would argue that this thing bleeds more speed in a maneuver than this bomber. Does that make sense?
How about new?
But that's the way the Wargaming team has decided to balance this entire line of multi-rolls in the German check tree. This, and this, all three of these 190s, they follow this really stiff energy bleed rule. And probably this one too, but I don't have this one. It's just a premium. It's basically just an A5 at tier 7. Like, it's basically just this a tier higher, which I don't understand why you would even want that. That thing has to fight apes. So that is my main issue with this, is it's got no altitude and it essentially has no maneuverability. That's not to say you can't pull off tricks, like special, like, it's not to say that you can't use certain maneuvers to your advantage, like that the rapid pace of which you bleed speed can absolutely be used to your advantage, and you can use that to turn the tables on somebody. And your pure horizontal speed is so fast that you're competing with thunderbolts. You're hard to catch in level flight. But only in level flight. So, I've already decided to paint it, and I chose this paint because it's a cruise speed paint. So this paint makes me 3% faster in a cruise. I figured that was useful. I have all the top modules. Oh, let me click that. And for equipment, I have put on an LPU. Now, why did I put on an LPU instead of, say, a combined injection boost system or a upgraded engine? Mainly, I did this because I do not have a airframe slot currently in this configuration. I do not have specialization. I sold it way before I even reached it. And multi-rolls take forever to specialize, by the way. So until I can get that airframe slot to put a lightweight wing frame on it and then switch this out for a combined engine boost, I want to get any maneuvering I can. Just any to help. So I'm running an LPU on this. Also, once this thing gets specialized, I will have access to a gun slot, which means I will be able to put a long gun barrel, a reinforced bolt carrier, or gas operated action on this, and that should increase the lethality in the head-on 2 times, maybe 3 times, depending on which part. Because if the balancing of the J6K1 at tier 7 has taught us anything, maneuverability doesn't matter if your target is dead. Actually make an assessment on how strong or weak he might be. Now, I need somebody other than the IL2 mod to go over there, please. Help him. Not that I don't trust the IL2 mod, but I don't. It's an IL2. Red plane, it's more points. So here you can see, when it works pretty well. Alright, well, I'm already flying this way, so I guess I'm going to go this way. So now we're going to run into a problem here. There's a Yak-1, and there's the P-51. Both are rough to deal with. Alright, P-51 is turning to give chase. He has no health, though. So he's gonna feed into the zone. Hurt my rudder. Fuck you, I don't need to hurt. I just need to pop my boost cooler and run away. Get myself a defense kill. The Sair base, because the Sair base is actually critically important. If we lose the Sair base, we actually lose any chance of actually taking the other sectors. Please take that damn mining plant. Now I have a problem, though. I burned up all my boost doing all of that. Got that guy. See, if you ignore the 190, it will kill you. So you can't ignore it, but you can easily avoid it if you don't fly at its altitude. Please take the sector. Fuck, dude. Come on. What is taking... What is taking so long? Why do you suck? There. I cannot believe I had to fly over and do that. Actually, I can. I can believe it. Now they're gonna get that damn mining plant bonus. Fuck no. any opportunities to slip onto my tail. Can we please attack this mining plant? They're gonna maintain their points lead on us if we don't. You stupid bots. Oh fuck. This is the problem. Damn it. And now they have the airfield, which means now they get to attack our mining plant directly. Where are our bots? Dying. He's gonna crash. That's gonna give credit for his own flip. We're gonna zoom over to this boomerang. We're gonna shoot at him. We're gonna take him out. That's gonna put this zone back. Get that one, fly over here to this heavy, so that way I can get rid of him. Actually, no, okay. Turn around. I see a boomerang flying at me. Take that boomerang out. Take out that boomerang. Got that boomerang. Right, boomerang's taken out. They're gonna win the game. Damn it. So we didn't take a single... This is the problem. This is the problem. I can win everything. But because fucking mining plants give one bonus, it decides the entire course of the entire fucking game. Fuck. Oh look, 7.
Entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle.
Yay.
Good luck.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is a terrible map rotation. Why the fuck did I decide to record today? This is an awful map rotation.
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to pop that, but alright. Of course, my other players, the ME410, now they get the tier 7. Of course they do. Okay. Yeah, they have their mining plant first. Yeah, I know. I figured they would. You know how I figured they would? Because they actually have a player in a GA. I get the player in the GA? No, I don't. Why? Because screw me, I guess. Hey, bots. Flip that fucking zone. fans explode. Cool. I just looked at them and they exploded. Awesome. Love it when that happens. You cannot escape. I mean, you did technically escape the zone, so good for you, I guess, but screw you. Just climb. Alright, he must be going after bombers. That's fine. He can go after the bomber. Sure. He can chase the bomber all he wants. Why he can chase the bomber all he wants? I've got bigger problems to deal with. That IL-1 is still alive. Fucking hell.
All plants are under our control.
The stupid Yak 9U is not getting off my ass, and I need him to. Damn it. Stupid Yak. Wow.
The enemy is launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action.
Alright, get that. This guy has to die. He got out of the zone, which is annoying, but it's fine. He's dying. Yeah, no, you're not gonna keep this zone.
Way to go. Victory is close.
Too dangerous to let you keep this zone. We need this zone.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
Oh shit, they're gonna bypass. They're gonna bypass via the There we go. A win.
We'll be waiting for
Not
you back
quite as
home.
impressive as the loss I just had, but I'll take the win. I'll take the win there. So, So after flying for so many games now, in the 198.5, a plane I had previously abandoned, what are my thoughts now, and have they changed? I'm gonna say, yeah, for the second time in this series, a plane that I used to dislike has grown on me. But it's not grown on me in the same way. The I-180-3, I learned to appreciate what it could do, and I figured out a way to do that better. For the 190A5, I'm still not 100% sure what it does. or how to do well in it in general. But I think as I've gotten better as a player and as I've figured out how to fly other multi-role fighters, I came back to the 190, having I can do decently well in Thunderbolts that fly in a very similar way, and I think that's helped with this 190. It also helps that I already kind of liked the 190D at tier 7, so I had been urged to revisit the A5 by a few of my peers, and they were right. It's not awful. Now, do I like how it's balanced as a whole? No, I don't. Do I particularly enjoy flying it over other planes at this tier? Would I pick it over them? No, it wouldn't be my first choice. But is it deserving of the title Hangar Decoration? No, not anymore. It's earned its spot in the hangar, and it will keep its spot in the hangar. So, yeah. That will do it from me for this episode of Hangar Decorations. I have been F22 Hunter, and I will see you all next time.
See me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, you're too strong, wanna battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief for my crew on. Bullets rattling and whistle at your toque. Never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loot. This a war zone. This a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone.